Broncos have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have first crack at this one. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to...
Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him! And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Right on the money. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Volunteers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. He's open on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The balls are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown ball.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Grove. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for space. It's Miles. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella, and when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Grant. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. And the Vols want to move quickly. Defense in press coverage. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The give out of the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Knight. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Volunteer!
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 10 over New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Jones to throw. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Grove. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
25 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Grove. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the single back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows when to bring it. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for the goal line. They found a way to get in the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be fourth down.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you are in the field and can keep this drive going.
Makes the grab. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here is the Tennessee offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. He's in open space downfield. He's loose on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
With the catch, it's Staley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Finds his man, it's Staley. And a sweet catch on a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now from inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Forced out of the pocket. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He wants to throw it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Still looking, on the move. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Jukes his way for more. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They want nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And the Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Grove.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Gonna look downfield again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone, breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Knight. Got a man, it's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Got room to work. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense not showing press coverage. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Grove. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. power football with the punt. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, Phillies, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the balls are in the hurry-up.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities...
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Grove. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. You can run in, you can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility with a guy in that slot position.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick... quickly on 3rd down. Jones to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Staley. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. On fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Jones wants to throw it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They'll try to take it back. Touchdown ball! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, going. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. Got to stop turning the football over.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's dropped. Well, after back-to-back losses,